Beast. And the beast refers to the healing power of nature, and is described as a life-sustaining energetic potential which permeates our mind, our body, and our spirit, allowing life to spring forth and healing to occur. You may recognize similarities between the beast and qi in Chinese medicine, and they do describe the same vital force. Before we begin, I need to obtain your informed consent. First, I qualify that the speakers are not yet doctors, and will not become doctors for a few moments still. Therefore, you should abstain from taking any implicit or explicit medical advice given during the speech until such time you consult with your own doctor. More importantly, if during the speech you find yourself experiencing a medical emergency, please call 911. Side effects of this speech may include runny nose, watery eyes, inability to swallow, shortness of breath, a warm sensation in your chest, and butterflies in your stomach. These side effects may be abated by liberal application of applause to the affected area. Individuals may react differently to the speech, but should expect to experience general feelings of joy, love, and happiness as they join our speakers in celebrating our loved ones' awe-inspiring accomplishment. Without further ado, please join me in giving a round of applause for my esteemed colleagues and dear friends, Andrew Brandeis and Tara Shelby.
President Church, distinguished trustees, founders,
Andrew.
friends and family,
Andrew.
faculty and staff,
Andrew.
brothers and sisters. What?
We're naturopaths. We don't have to conform like that. Do it like a naturopath.
Tara, you want me to take an hour and a half to get to know all of these people?
Sweetie, go ahead and be your authentic self.
Hi. I'm Andrew, and let me just start off by congratulating you for coming here today and taking these steps towards achieving your optimal health goals. I'll be your guide for the next hour and a half, or two, depending on my supervisor. On a journey of the past, present, and future of naturopathic medicine. I'll start in 1970. There was a guy with a foot in the door to the University of Washington Medical School. He was working as an assistant in the rheumatology department, researching cures for arthritis. At the very same time, he had a friend who had her arthritis cured by some sort of doctor. So he went to see this naturopath, having literally no idea what a naturopath was. How'd you do it, he asked. Simple. We detoxed her liver. Dr. Joseph Pizzorno graduated from the National College of Naturopathic Medicine 5 years later, a year before it closed its doors and moved out of town. In the mid-70s, the naturopathic profession was literally on the brink of extinction. The conventional medical system was threatened by our treatments. They were threatened that all it took to cure arthritis was not expensive and invasive steroids, but simply removing the obstacles to cure. At the time, they said things about us like the following, quote, "The scientific pretensions of naturopathic training programs are baseless. There is ample evidence that the basic science courses do not teach students to think critically. Research performed at naturopathic colleges is lacking in scientific rigor and has not investigated common naturopathic claims." This is the world that existed for naturopathic medicine. This is the world that this one guy set out to heal. Through his ideas of science-based natural medicine education, political work, his ability to write books, to raise money, to find qualified faculty, and to attract students, in 1978, Dr. Joseph Pizzorno and three of his equally unique friends, Bill Mitchell, Les Griffith, and Sheila Quinn, founded the world's premier naturopathic university. And they paved the reflexology path so that all of us could be here today. Bastyr proved to the world that naturopathic medicine was science-based and that its therapies were not only safe, but effective, efficient, and sustainable. Because of them, we are here today. Because of them, we have a profession. And because of them, each of us who graduate today, not just the MDs, but the doctors of acupuncture and oriental medicine, and everybody graduating today, will be able to help thousands of patients as we show the world that to practice medicine means to encourage the body to do the healing that it wants to do anyway.
By the way, Joe, whose idea was it to make this program so hard? We learned everything that all the rest of the medical schools in America learn. The policy, no ology left behind. Then we add all the strange, rare, and peculiar naturopathic classes, where we are literally graded on collecting our own urine for 3 days in a row, starving ourselves on elimination diets, and what else?
Oh, I don't know. There's a lot of things in it I can't keep track.
We get graded on trying to hear what it is the plants are trying to say to us. We had 3,242 hours of class, 1,100 hours of clinic, and 10 months of exams. Then there's the overachievers, the dual trackers. I'm talking about the acupuncturists, the midwives, and the amazing moms and dads. Because they're pretty amazing. So when you were going to bed, the acupuncture students were heading to their next class. The midwives just skipped sleeping altogether, proving night after night that for birth, there is no place like home. Did I mention study time? Oh no, I didn't, because that's way too depressing. Oh, and speaking of depressing, we only have 44 days till boards.
So a lot of the people this weekend are still asking me, so what's the difference between you and an MD? How does your education differ? And there's a million ways it's similar and a million ways it's different, and I'm not going to go through all of them, but to me I think the most important one is that we as naturopaths in our education area, we spend a lot less time learning drugs to treat symptoms, and we spend a lot more time learning just a host of therapies to really address the cause of the problem. Now, I've helped a lot of people to overcome a lot of serious illness, and I know that at least 75% of my class is 50% smarter than I am, and 25% more motivated than me at least 15% of the time. So I can only imagine the impact you guys are going to have as you sink your heels in, toss back some ginseng, and prove that it doesn't take overprescribed drug therapy to heal the world. It just takes a passionate and dedicated doctor with a vision of health, a belief in our medicine, and the wisdom to call Dr. Anderson when you screw someone up really badly. It may not look like it, but we take this medicine very seriously. So here is a real serious story about a real serious patient from a real serious student with a really big heart and really big hair.
44 female coming in with nausea. No problem. I get a chart. I see she's been in to see the naturopaths now quite a few times. She's already eating the perfect little diet, sucking on ricin, taking a demulcent, rocking the castor oil packs, and doing contrast hydrotherapy in the shower every morning. In fact, the more I read, the scarier I get. It gets CBC with platelets and dip, electrolytes done, chem screen, TSH with reflex, urine gravity, ketones, serum amylase to creatinine, HCG, pelvic ultrasound, upper GI, endoscopy? Not to mention the list of antiemetics that had been prescribed by her gastroenterologist. Nothing had touched the nausea, and there was no diagnosis. Now I was nervous. So I said, "What brings you in to see us today?"
Like I had no idea.
I am so sick to my stomach. I have been nauseous for 4 months, and I just can't take it anymore. I started flipping through the chart, and I thought, oh my goodness, where's that button Dr. Neary says we should put under the exam table so when we need to be ejected out of a room, we can press it, and our pager goes off. Okay. So, you're nauseous. Is there something you need to throw up? Her eyes started to fill up with tears. The room got quiet, and I thought, Dr. Brad says, if you just listen, your patients will tell you what's wrong with them. She started to cry a little bit and started mumbling about a dysfunctional relationship she was in, and I knew we need to do some craniosacral therapy. So she lay down on the exam table. I held her feet in my hands. I set my intention for the practice, and I asked her body if it wanted to join me in that. Then I went over and I put one hand over her throat and the other over her heart. Her body started to shake. Her breathing became very rapid. And the abuse that woman shared with me that day will never be forgotten. She sat up after the session. She looked at me with a pretty blank stare. So I pretended to hold up a mirror and I said, "Can you see how absolutely beautiful you are right now?" And I reflected her V's. Her response? "I'm not nauseous anymore."
Obviously, we're passionate about our medicine, and we believe strongly in it. We also believe that what we know has
value!
Okay, there's a couple of them. We think it has a lot of value, so we're going to give you, audience, approximately $100 worth of naturopathic care on the house. Supplements not included.
But available in our dispensary.
Number 1, water yourself. Drink plenty of clean water every day. Excuse me.
Nice.
Number 2, eat whole and organic foods. If you can't imagine it growing or grazing in a field, or if you just can't pronounce it, don't put it in your body. Number 3, stretch and sweat every day.
Oh my God, Andrew, you look so ridiculous in front of like 1,000 people right now. But I bet you're sweating.
I've been sweating, Tara, this entire time. It's really that important. Number 4, supplements. Take all the weird supplements, herbs, and remedies given to you by your naturopath. Herbs work.
Really?
Number 5, play in nature, laugh, and make love.
Moving on to number 6, Adrian.
Number 6, sleep. Get plenty of restful sleep every night.
You know, that actually follows number 5 pretty well.
Number 7, breathe.
All right, people, let's get our money's worth here. I want you to put your feet firmly on the ground. Shake it out a little bit, shake it out. Okay. Now I'd like everybody to take a nice big breath into your belly, pushing your belly out. Nice. And on the exhalation, let your shoulders come down and your eyes gently close. Good. Again, on the inhalation, taking a big breath into your belly. And on the exhalation, you imagine
$250,000 of student loans just waiting for you. Which brings us to number 8. Give your graduating child a lot of money. Number 9. Call or email your legislators. If you live in an unlicensed state, tell them you want licensed naturopathic health care. If you live in a licensed state, just thank them because you're obviously healthier than everybody else. And number 10, never let a doctor give you a treatment plan with 10 things on it.
Oh, no, they didn't.
That's just ridiculous. Number 11. 11 things is just fine.
For number 11, remember what the late Dr. William Mitchell, one of the amazing founders of this revolutionary university, said. He said, "You are the immune system of Gaia. You are the immune system of this earth, so classmates, family, and friends."
Neutrophils, basophils, lymphocytes. Yo, what's up, T-cell?
We have the power to create a path that doesn't yet exist.
Like the acupuncturists with their meridians.
We are part of a wisdom-driven organization, a global collective of intelligence that is shifting from the old ways of a pyramidal hierarchy founded in poverty and suffering, and instead being reborn into a philosophy built in abundance and personal freedom. If wealth was no longer defined by money, but instead great relationships, clean water, and healthy food, how rich would you be? Our practice is priceless. Through our own transformations in this process we have called
Naturopathic medical camp.
We have all witnessed each other in healing crisis. And for those of you who have held back going the distance, I urge you, physicians,
Heal thyself.
learn to forgive and pass that trait on. So set your bar high with your level of integrity. Be the compassion you want for this world so others may be inspired by your light and your wealth. Take your shoes off. Squeeze your toes into the earth and grow your roots. Get out of your own way and reinvent the eyes you use to interpret and then react to this world. Trust. If you truly trust in the beast and the philosophy of our medicine, then magic will happen. You know why? Because that's what you are. You are the beast reincarnated as a force to bring the focus of this planet to wellness. Our world is hungry for an eclectic group of amazing, determined, brilliant artists, scientists, warriors, and magicians.
This medicine is magical, and we are the magic. Sometimes it's a gluten-free cakewalk, and sometimes it's like you're caught between a kidney stone and a hard place. When I asked Joe Pizzorno where he found the motivation to build this school, he looked at me and said, "Andrew, the truth of our medicine will prevail. This medicine is a gift. It is the cure to this old and deceitful healthcare system. When you take the oath today, it means that you are dedicating not just your practice, but your entire lives to the naturopathic principles. It means that you are ready to work together to build a healthcare system where our medicine is positioned as the primary care medicine, because I believe because I know that this medicine is just kick-ass. Wakanda.
Ladies and gentlemen, naturopathic medicine is not alternative medicine.
It is first, do no harm.
It is physician, heal thyself.
It is doctor as teacher.
It is prevention, it is wellness.
It is treat the cause.
It is the healing power of nature.
And now, congratulations, doctors.
Naturopathic medicine is you!